who are living, breathing copy paste formats of all the fucking arguments and shit that they've heard in their lives. Like, they have no way of being intelligent themselves. So what they do is they listen to people and they take their arguments and apply it to their lives, you know? Like, so people who are like Donald Trump supporters, like if they're this dumbass person who believes some stupid thing about like, oh yeah, this and that, like climate change is not real, like they'll take Donald Trump's arguments because they've seen that like, oh, so many people like are like, whoa, yeah, go Donald, like yeah, you speak your mind, man, yeah, hell yeah. And so they see that and they're like, oh yeah, so if he's not getting any backlash, then I can basically be as callous and fucked up as he is and get away with it, because if he can get away with it, why not me, you know? It's like the same kind of attitude that leads to like more of these shitty pranksters being on YouTube. Like, they see these other dudes doing this stupid shit and they're like, oh well, they're getting views and they're not getting any kind of like backlash for what they're doing. They seem to just be rolling in money and fucking pussy and shit, so why the hell should I even try to have integrity in my work when I can just be a fucking prankster? And most of the time that's what they become, you know? They become a fucking prankster. Damn it, bronze medal. Shit, that sucks. So, yeah, they become this dude who's just a carbon copy of this other shit individual who's just literally adopted opinions that they don't even really understand fully. Like, people who just, like, are atheist for the sake of just defying religion. Or people who become Satanist for the sake of fucking being against Christianity. Like, basically just the polar opposite of what the other individual is, you'll do that. That is a contrarian. Like, and where I'm actually getting at with this entire thing is, why is it that these people fucking dislike these art forms, you know? Because like, when I play an Uncharted game, like, I'm looking at it as like a person who's come up, like, I'm not even thinking like, oh, PC this, Xbox that, PS3 this, like, even though it is a PS3 exclusive, and like, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool, you know, like, this is what this system can do and stuff like that. It's impressive, but at the same time, I'm not going like yeah, the reason why this thing is successful is because it's on this platform. Like, like, I'm not one of those dudes, you know? So, that being said, like, I often wonder why these people, like, they would readily hate this thing for arguments that don't even seem fucking real. Like, it's just this dude talking like out his ass, like spewing some bullshit that he's heard some other guy who he thinks sounds smart say. Like, so he's like saying the same kind of stupid ass arguments like, oh yeah, this about this game, this mechanic is shit, and yeah, the fucking shooting, ugh, yeah, why would you want to do this, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, you sound real fucking smart right now, dude. Like, yeah, go ahead, like, fucking go at it. Like, clearly these dudes spend way too much time indoors, man. Like, if you're one of those people, man, like I once fucking heard people talking about like being pissed off about how the way butter was kept. What the fuck, dude? Like, if you are a person who like gives a shit about how butter looks, can I just say to you, go outside more often, you fucking loser. Like, you spend way too much time indoors. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, holy shit, dude. Butter? Are you fucking serious, man? That's like caring like which fucking, I don't even know, dude, like how the fuck to cut an onion or how to peel an orange. Like, oh, you peel it that way? You're a fucking barbarian. You know, like, dude, get a fucking life, man. Like, I can't believe there are people out there who actually like, man, if my butter looked like that, I would be like so embarrassed. Like, on the one hand, like, this is legit, like, my honest thoughts, what I felt when I heard that the first time. I was like, dude, okay, wow, that's quite amazing that like with the amount of shit that is going on in the world, the amount of fucking like rape, murder, wars, all that shit. There's some fucking loser out there who's like, oh yeah man, my fucking butter, spick and span, dude. Like, yeah, my butter is the cleanest butter in the world. It looks so smooth and you can just